Hello, social workers. Welcome to week 14. We've got one more week after this. You are almost near the end. Keep it up. This week, we are covering chapter 14 of the book. So you want to take time, you want to read chapter 14. Chapter 14 is Policy Practice and the Impact of Social Welfare Policy. So in this chapter, we're kind of summing up and taking all of the different lessons we learned throughout the book and this class and kind of putting them all into kind of one clear message, and that's that policy impacts people's lives and we as advocates can help impact policy. So in that vein, the assignment that you're going to do this week is actually a real world assignment that shows you and walks you through how you can advocate for things that are important. So you're going to write a social policy advocate letter. You're going to pick a politician, a Arizona state legislature, or some elected official to write a letter to. Now, you don't actually have to send the letter. That's not part of the assignment, but if it's a great letter and you feel very passionate about what you're writing about, might as well send it. That would be great, but that is not a requirement. What you're going to do is you're going to do a little bit of a research on an issue that's important to you, and then you're going to write an official and advocate for a specific policy. So I gave an example of a great way to get information is through fact sheets. So here in week 14 folder, you'll see I included a fact sheet from a organization, the NEE Casey Foundation. They work with an organization called Children Count, and they compile statistics around the nation about different issues affecting childhood. So you can read that and research those issues and then write a letter to a legislature on some sort of policy you would like to see enacted that concerns children. Now that's just an example. You don't have to use children. You can actually pick whatever policy, whatever subject that's passionate. So I worked at the Alzheimer's Association. So if I was a student, I might write to my legislature and I might research about the cases of dementia in Arizona and the need that we need to provide education for family caregivers helping their loved ones with dementia. That could be my letter, and then that would be kind of the policy I'd be advocating for. So you want to pick a legislature or some elected official to write the letter. You're going to address it to them. You're going to do some research. So you're going to find a fact sheet or go to a website, get some data. You're going to include some of that data in that letter along with kind of your personal plea and the specific policy or action you'd like to see take place. So it's just not, please help the kids or please help people with dementia, but more, please help the children in this way. Doesn't have to be a specific like policy up for vote currently. It can just be a policy direction. The letters don't have to be long. Legislators, elected officials, don't sit and pore over those letters. You want it short, sweet, to the point, but powerful, and every sentence counts. So you want to be intentional and be critical in your thinking. If you go to the book on page, I think it's 399. Let me make sure. I was just reading. Yeah. On 399, it gives you some tips and some direction on writing letters. So go ahead and review that before writing the letter. So that's your big assignment. Good luck with it. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you next week for our last and final week of this semester. Have a great one.